get started. 70% of small and medium businesses say their fixed telephone line is of vital importance to their business success. So it's of no surprise really that 66% of them say that inbound calls are their most valuable source of leads. But they're missing 20% of all the calls that go into their business. And what's worse is they don't know that this is happening. So they're losing revenues and they're losing customers. My name's Lucy Friedman. I'm the CEO and founder of SwitchMetric. SwitchMetric provides operational insights to small and medium businesses on the people that call them, insights that enable them to grow their own revenues. If you tell a business how many calls they've missed, they'll tell you how much revenue they've lost. And if you ask a business, is it important to answer your calls promptly, they'll say yes, but they wouldn't be able to tell you how quickly they need to answer the call for their customer to be happy with their speed of response. So we will tell them that. We put a rules engine in front of the data, and then we tell them how well they're doing. And we let them drill down into that data so you can see who it is that they've missed. We'll integrate with their CRM, and we will also report on outgoing calls too. And our plans are to develop this dashboard into a really sophisticated set of data points that they'll be able to access. But we're developing a very unique interface, which means that they will be able to naturally ask questions and get the small number of relevant insights that they're looking for. Competing products today are aimed at contact centres and very large businesses. They have huge amounts of data, they're hugely complex to navigate, and nobody's addressing this part of the market. Small and medium businesses spend 45 billion euros on voice calls alone every year. And our service operates on fixed line networks, mobile networks, and the internet, such as click-to-call. And our target market is Europe and the USA. So the second problem that we're going to resolve is the one that the service providers have, because voice remains a really important revenue stream for them. It's a very high margin product, and over 50% of their revenues can come from voice. And yet it's a commodity product, it's a Me Too product, it's the same and it's sold on price. And because it's sold on price, they have up to 20% customer churn each year. So our go-to-market is to sell that basic dashboard to the service providers and at a price that will enable them to bundle it free of charge to their voice or voice-based customers in order to strongly differentiate, to reduce churn, but also to increase their revenues because they'll be able to sell additional products once they've identified the problems that are happening with these customers. As I said, our target market is the service providers, but we've got the application running now with 2 service providers feeding live information, and since we've had that, we've identified a number of alternative routes to market. There are a number of WhatsApp for business type applications there that don't have any analytics, and we're talking to a pan-European company today. There are also companies such as Cisco, and if you're into unified communications, a large global company called Broadsoft, that have open interfaces with standardised call records, and we can integrate with that and access their customers directly. And then there are a number of systems integrators that operate across Europe and globally, and we're talking with them as well. As I said, we're talking to a wide number of customers, and we're looking to trial with Cisco at the end of this year and look to launch with them early part of next year. We've had an NDA in place with Cisco since August. We're looking for 100k investment in Q2 of next year, and we just found out this week that we've secured 50,000 euros from the Competitive Start Fund, which is an Enterprise Island project. I should say that we're an Irish company, ignore the accent. This is the team. I've got a background in telecoms over 35 years. I worked with BT 25 years ago to launch Europe's first cloud telephone system. And more recently, I worked with Vodafone to put landline numbers on mobile phones. That was a UK proposition that's since been rolled out across Europe and is also now available here in Ireland. The team has got a wealth of information. Our CTO has built analytics products for contact centres, and Mark over here is experienced in selling to Tier 1 global service providers. Our roadmap, we start off with...
I have to finish and hand it over to Q&A.
Oh, okay.